Okay, once you've got a board component showing up um, in the browser, what we're going to want to do is start. I'm going to just go start styling the board so that it looks like a tic-tac-toe board. That would be my next step. So I've done a couple things already that I'll just show you real quick. Um, I did. Let's see. I went and edited app.css, the stuff that came with uh, the automatically generated React project, and I went into app header and I changed the height to 100%. I think it was like 150 pixels originally. I'm going to use Flexbox just because it's easy. So I'm going to do display flex, and then I justify the content center to get the board div in the middle here. And then in the I made a file for the board.css, and if we go look at that, I just set the width to 300 pixels, height same thing, and an outline so I can just see that it's appearing, and it is. Okay. Um, Now, and then in here, what I did is import board.css. I don't need to do a named import like I do with components or with React, because it's just CSS that I want to apply to this markup, right? So there's that, and so now we can go about starting to lay out the board. So let's say I want a bunch of divs. Name equals square, right? We're going to need 9 of these. Okay, and I'm going to put an S in there just because. And I'm going to make 8 more of these guys. So yeah, that looks good. Save that and see if anything shows up here. Okay, so there are 9 divs in there now. Pretty good. We need to make them a little bit more square-like, right? So let's open that CSS file. And again, I'm just applying a CSS class like I wrote in the React component. And each of these should have a width of 33%. And outline maybe 1 pixel dashed gray. I don't know. And that should be fine for right now. Let's say flex direction. Let's see here. Flex direction row. Yeah. I think. Okay, so we're getting somewhere now. Let's see here. Just have to mess around with it, I guess. All right. Let's see here. Maybe it'd be better if we had a div with rows, and each row was 100%. So we'll want div class name equals row. Okay. Yeah. And then we'll want 3 squares in each one of those guys. Okay. Let's get rid of these. And there we go. And then stuff's still showing up. Okay, so now Let me open that CSS again. Let's say row, and then row has a width of 100%, and square has width of 33%. How does that do us? Let's see, so we've got these rows, which is nice. Maybe set height to 33%. Okay, so that's better. Now each row, and then set height to 100%. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Sort of. And let's see. Interesting. This. Yeah, so I'm gonna fiddle with this a little bit until I get it working. All right, just like how you do a CSS, and you do the same. We'll come back and keep playing, and then